All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Welcome to yet another week here for the JASMY price set. But ladies and gentlemen, what the JASMY price set is cooking. I mean, it's really cooking something here. I'm very much excited. Sorry about the loud noises and stuff like that. It's just excitement. But, I can tell you that there are some things that we have been looking forward to here on the JASMY price set, and we are beginning to see them really coming together. And along with a very much excited market, as you can see here on the right side, we have things which are up 25%, 26%, 18%, 20%. So a market like this one, I mean, guaranteed 100%, the JASMY price set will thrive and really do well. So I'm going to be walking you through the insights for the JASMY price set. But obviously, before we do that, I want to remind you of the activity that our partners over there at BingX have provided for the Crypto Front community. This is an exchange. And if you participate in any of their activities, the link will be in the description. There are two activities actually, but if you participate in those ones, there is something like $5,450 to be won, and on top of that 300 ton tokens. But the other activities, this one here, if you use the exchange to deposit and do your transactions over there, they are of course rewarding their users. Let's get back here to the JASMY price, because really this is what is getting me excited. So I think up until this point, everybody has told you about this falling wedge, right, on the JASMY price set, and they've probably told you that if you are looking at the technical, price target is the top of the wedge. That would actually be meaning something like 3.2 cents here for the JASMY price set. You know what? I actually agree with those people, but a chart pattern obviously really doesn't mean anything on its own, right? You have to look at the underlying indicators. Are there any other things which are coming into confluence with that pattern, so that we can have like a little bit of a much more educated guess and better ways. We just don't want to be throwing money at anything. But right now, for now, I actually agree with those people who are saying that this thing could actually go to 3.3 cents. And obviously with that, I mean, take a look at this. If you take a look at the price from the very top that we were making right around June, and coming back to 3.3 cents is very, very important, because that is around where a very important Fibonacci retracement level lies, the 0.618. I mean, usually when you clear the 0.618, you really have to go and check out the previous high that was at 4.4 cents right here for JASMY. So all great stuff here on the JASMY price chart. But obviously we have been looking, number one, at the 50 daily moving average, and over the weekend we had great price action. The 50 daily moving average was being back tested, and we were clearly seeing that JASMY was holding very much strongly here. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4 daily candles which are which are above the 50 daily moving average here. You guys know the deal. Above the 50 daily moving average, you are doing pretty well for the JASMY price, and you are in a bullish stance. Right now, it wasn't only the 50 daily moving average that we have been taking a look at. We've also been looking at the EMA rebound, and again with the EMA rebound, we were finding something that was very interesting, in the sense that whenever we are having these sustained huge breakouts here on the JASMY price set, they are happening above the EMA rebound, right? So this was just only one example, right? You can go back as far as, this is what, February 2024, and you can see pretty much you break above the EMA rebound, and then you have a pretty much sustained bounce. We are also seeing the same thing even here from the very bottom of the JASMY price set. Now, in line with that, we also had the RSI, and on the daily time frame, along with the 50 daily moving average and the EMA rebound, we were also seeing that there was this kind of phenomenon where if you break above the around 60, 62 mark here on the RSI, right, once you have a break out of that area, you can also see a very much sustained bounce here on the price, right? We're also seeing the same thing at this instance here, like the price is being rejected at that area, the 60 mark on the RSI. But once you are clearing that, you can already see that the price also pretty much does well. So it was also the same thing here. And if I may pull this chart down a little bit, you can see I didn't do it well actually. You know what, I'll fix it later on. But see, we are breaking out here in the RSI, and see what happens with the price as well. This is where you have your 144% pumps and stuff like that. So the kind of moment that we are in right at this point is that kind of a moment where we need to clear this level, right? If we clear this bar of resistance on the RSI, we are good to go, right? So two things are actually coming together right at this point, which is the 50 daily moving average as well as the EMA rebound. The RSI a little bit lagging right at this point, but those things, when they start moving, they really get hit at very fast. So what have we done? In the Patreon, we are already in a long position. So I think if you heard from me last week, I was saying that I'm in a short position on the JASMY price. Why? Because we didn't have any of these signs showing up right there. They were actually on the other side, so we had to lean towards the bearish side of the of the equation. But right at this point, with some of those things, indicating that bullish momentum is coming back here to the JASMY price set, I couldn't find any reason why I should stay bearish, right? Rather, I have turned my short position into a long position on the JASMY price set, and of course I informed like the Patreon members, so we are taking action according to what the price is doing, right? No emotions, no what, just taking a look at the data and moving right across that. So yeah, maybe right at this point you're probably looking at other things and they're going 25%, 30%. JASMY is doing 2%. You're like, what is this all about? But I think it happens all of a sudden, to be honest with you, right? But I like the kind of price action that we are seeing right around the 50 daily moving average here, that we have back tested it for now at least. Let's see how the daily candle closes today. If you like this technical analysis on the JASMY price set, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. Now, if you are new to the channel, I want to kindly encourage you to subscribe, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. And let's move on with our technical analysis here, in which we are seeing that Bitcoin is also sitting at a very critical point as we are speaking right now. This is in reference to the last peak that we were making. If you have been taking a look at the BTC price, up until this point, you see that we have been in a downtrend, right? Because the price is making these lower highs as it goes like this. So we need to take one of these highs to at least change the momentum, right, from the bearish side into the bullish side. So right now, where the price is sitting on the Bitcoin price is actually a make or break moment. If it really manages to break above, let me go ahead and pull that Fibonacci retracement 2 one more time and cut the price real quick. So if the BTC price, at least manages something like $64,000, if we close a daily candle outside of that level, that is going to be very good for the rest of the market, because we would have cleared a very important Fibonacci retracement level there. And Ethereum is also showing some kind of momentum right at this point. It's looking like it's waking up, but heading also towards a resistance. I think there is obviously still some juice to go ahead and challenge that resistance, maybe something like a 7-8% pump. But if Ethereum does that, I think JASMY will be doing probably double than that, right? Maybe 16% or something like that. So I think there are a few things to look forward to, interesting things here. The stock market is also at a critical point. So, it's really a make or break moment in my humble opinion, because you can see that once you clear this resistance here for the Russell 2000 at least, which is basically retail companies in the United States, and this could actually be opening doors for a rally in the stock market. Obviously, the stock market is very much correlated to what the crypto market does. So if the stock market in general, not only the big players are doing well, but if the retail companies like the Russell 2000 indices are doing well, then this is really going to be explaining or shouting that we are probably in a bull cycle. So these are the things that I'm looking forward to this week, and we'll obviously be making updates every now and then, possibly every day, and we'll see how the JASMY price that is progressing. But for now, everything is looking very much great, above the 50 daily moving average, crossing and above the EMA rebounds. Now is the RSI, which remains, and it's off to the races, right? Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.